So I thought I would do a little chat while I let my piece dry for the first layer and just talk about how my summer's going and catch you guys up since I have been MIA on here and on Instagram. By the way, if you don't follow me on Instagram, you should. So far this summer has been very busy and I got really sick. I got this weird flu cold situation. My eyes still feel sore from it, and so it's like when I'm painting, it's hard to focus. If you're wondering why the ladder is there, we get into the attic right there. I'm working on a piece that I hope I'll show you guys here. That's what it looks like so far. You guys like my new little mic? I just did I'm forgetting the actual word for this. What's the actual name? But anyway, with just like burnt sienna and then using the three different values. Oh, value painting? I forget what it is. But, so I'm letting that dry. And then I'm going to go in with the actual colors and everything. Since it's been so long that I've painted, I don't have any inspiration. And it's hard because it's so beautiful outside. But I get really overwhelmed with all the things that I want to paint. I wonder if any of you guys feel the same way. When I see something like the river, a creek, and I take a picture of it, there's so many details and it's hard for me to take out some details, to keep the painting really simple, not to overthink it, just to have fun and put my own twist on it. That's what I struggle with the most. When I have a reference picture that's simple, it's easier, but it's like nature is not simple. All the leaves and all the shadows and all the tiny little details, it's like it is not simple. It is so complex that I get so overwhelmed and I end up not doing anything, which I don't want to do that at all. It's summertime and there's so many beautiful things to paint. There's just too many things and I get too overwhelmed with wanting to do it all. And not being able to do it all makes my motivation do this, and then I don't want to do anything, and it's like, but I'm the cause. I just need to sit down and do it. I don't know if anyone else can relate, but that's how I feel, and I'm trying to just work on that to keep things simple and not overcomplicate. That's always a struggle of mine. Even when I'm sketching, like in my sketchbook, I tend to overdo or have no ideas, and then I give up because I feel down about it, and I feel like I let myself down, and I let my art down, and I let my Instagram down, and if I'm not constantly creating something new all the time or something that looks beautiful, sometimes it is really hard, especially when there is a lot of detail. If you feel the same way, let me know. Or if you have tips that help you, let me know also. I see other artists that I love, some of my favorite artists, and they just turn a super complicated scene, reference picture that they took or whatever that they found, and they just make it into their style. It looks great. It's either has a ton of detail if that's what their style is, or they don't complicate it. And it looks so good. And it's like, I want to do that. I know I can do that. There's just this barrier in my head telling me that's too complicated. We can't even attempt to paint. And that's my downfall. It is my downfall because I know I can progress a lot more if I just do it. yesterday. Don't judge me. But today has just been full of me doing social work. I finally uploaded May's vlog today, and I did a post for Instagram. I was going to also look through the footage that I have for this month so far. I want to paint the edges of the painting that I just did yesterday that you guys saw. So that's what I'm going to be doing today. And I'm gonna head to the art studio right now. Happy Monday. I have my matcha chai and I'm ready to start the week. I have like barely anything planned for this week, and so my goal is to do a lot of painting. I'm going to paint on this that I'm reusing, that I painted over something that I hated. Before I sit down and paint, I'm going to go over my schedule for the week and the month because I'm going on a trip at the end of the month. And I probably need to start editing this video this week. You saw yesterday that we went to the lake, my husband and I, and our dog. That was really fun. I painted something, I'll show you. I know I showed it to you yesterday, but the sun was super bright. So this was it. It's not, you know, like a masterpiece, but I just used my little travel size watercolor set. Watercolor is just so difficult. It's so hard for me to like wrap my head around from working light to dark, because you will leave, light to dark, because you want to leave, you know, blank spaces for the light spots. But yeah, so that's all I did. That's the first time I've worked in my sketchbook for, like, when was the last time I went in my sketchbook? May. Yeah, so like it's been an entire month since I've been in this. Trying to get back into it. I still have a ways to go. I'm feeling inspired. Nature just like boosts your mood, and it boosts my mood a lot. And so it's nice and early this morning. Okay, I'm going to redo the flowers. Let me show you what it looks like. This, and it's not like it looks absolutely terrible, but when you actually look at the flowers, you see how they don't look like flowers. From afar, not bad. From up close, not the best. Because that's not how flowers look. And this is a struggle with me. I always do this when I paint these types of flowers. I literally don't even look at the reference picture, and I just think, oh yeah, let me just make these big splotches of light color and then put shadows in between. It's like, that's not what a flower looks like. I'm just like, I don't like how it's looking. It's weird because on camera it looks good, but in person it looks like an amateur. And like, I don't know, a child painted it. I scrapped it. Yep. So it's okay. If something doesn't work out, you can scrap it and just realize what the issue is and move on. Scrapped it. I don't know what's going on, but today's not a good painting day, and I almost don't want to put this in the vlog, but I'm going to. I need a break from painting. I'm gonna do something else, work on Instagram or work on the vlog, and that's okay. And I'm trying not to be really irritated because I really wanted to paint this week. It's not like my painting was turning into a disaster, but it wasn't going the direction that I wanted it to. And I also forgot to do the underlayer for the values, which I always do on my paintings, and I think that helps me a lot to stay on track, and I forgot to do that, and I think that's kind of what threw me off, because I just went straight in with the color and going in with the detail, and it's like I need to take a step back and just regroup, put the values down, and then I can add color and go from there. I'm not sure if I showed this to you, the finished piece. I think I did, but I painted the edges like a very pale blue, kind of to match the sky. Yeah, I'm not too, I'm pleased with it. It's not my favorite, but I'm just being too hard on myself today. What is going on with me? I'm like, I am not satisfied with anything that I've created. I'm just gonna do Instagram stuff. Let's not waste the day. Happy Tuesday. I finally did the value painting, the underpainting. Let me show you what it looks like. So this is what it looks like, and I can already tell this is going to be so much better from when I actually go in and paint with the colors. Like you can clearly see the mountains and the different ranges and like the field, kind of the cliff right in front. I already know this is off to a much better start than yesterday. I'm already excited for this painting. Like, I can't wait to actually get in with the color, and it's off to a much better start. It's gonna look really good. I'm leaning towards trying, I think this is called the CMY palette, where you use cyan instead of phthalo blue. You use cyan. So I'm going to try that and see how the greens look and see if I like that better, if they're more vibrant, because that's what I've heard, that they turn out more vibrant. All right, I just finished. Let me show you. I really like it. I tried to keep it more loose and more brush strokey. Yeah, there's just something about it that does feel a little off to me. If it's because it's so wispy, or if I like that look more, I don't know. But I'm just gonna leave it and sit with it before if I do touch it up or do anything. I'm just gonna leave it how it is. Well, this is the end of the vlog, and if you're still here at this point, thank you so much. It means a lot to me. I wanted to show you the two pieces that we created in this vlog. We did this, it was a team effort. This one that I think, what did I name? English Countryside? I know I named it on my Instagram, but I'm happy about this one. It was a good first piece to get back into painting after so long. And this one, which I'm actually pretty happy about. I can tell that I'm starting to develop my own style, I think, or color palette. Obviously, I love green. Pink and green are my favorite colors, but I just love painting with green so much. And I really like how this turned out. I really do like the back range of mountains. It, like, you can tell what this piece is, and you can tell that it's, you know, it keeps getting further and further, which I really like. So I'm actually happy about this one. I do like it. And I just started a new piece today. It'll be some tulips in a vase, but that'll be in next vlog. I'm going on my trip this week, last week by the time you guys see this. But yeah, I'm excited for next month, what next month has in store for us. I do want to do a video just focusing on one painting and really going into detail and like how I process it and how I work through the painting, my steps. So I think that would be fun. Let me know if you guys want to watch that. But here I am acting like I have 5,000 subscribers, but I appreciate all of you subscribers. As small as you are, thank you so much for watching. But yeah, thank you again, and I will see you next month.